nobody. Okay, you do a video about me, and I do a video about you, and I do this, and you do that, and I'm not playing that little kid game. You know, we're gonna treat each other like men if you're gonna deal with me. You know, and I'm sure the person I'm talking about is gonna understand exactly what I'm saying. You know, and he should understand and agree 100% because that's what real men do. You know, if it's that serious, then let's line something up. Before I begin, I want to say thank.
Remember, you ain't no legend. You don't know nothing about that word. You don't even understand what the word legend is. You think you have.
What up? Excuse me. Well, I didn't think it would come to this. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of take blame for this. I think I played this wrong. I didn't want to go over this on the live last night. Um, Cali non-legend media.
On YouTube. Bam Bam's on YouTube, bro, so he knows everything that's going on, bro. And he's over there acting like he didn't know about Marvelous being accused.
Ball, bro. So you don't think that he's not gonna know?
Yeah,
of course
bro.
he's gonna know. Of course he's gonna know, man. Bro, you know what it is? All is all talk, bro, because they don't.
Yeah, they're
They
all
can never.
fake, brother.
Yeah, because they can never do it like Norby's, bro. Norby's actually walked up.
Yeah, he thought, come on. Um, I don't really want to rehash why we are here. I'm not gonna waste nobody's time with it. You see the first clip. Obviously, I knew who that dude was. Listen, man, you just have a condescending way of giving out backhanded compliments. Uh, you know, what, like these old dope fiend manias you got, man. Listen, dude, you are an older gentleman, and I respect your age, and I respect, you know, the time you have on this earth, and you know, has nothing to do with where you from, how you did your time. Unfortunately, this is now content. Um,
I am a store in my neighborhood.
But
But
they're
go
slow
talk to
to
your.
fucking meet up and box. They're afraid to meet up and box. They're hella
For
slow. They're not gonna
real.
fight.
They're not gonna fight. That's never gonna happen. Never, bro. Never. This man is a grown man already.
In the
He's already has
gang,
grand.
bro.
Yeah. He
He
hasn't
joined the
started.
gang, bro. When I look at people like this, bro, like old people like this that still gang bang, bro. I look at them like grown men that still believe in Santa Claus, bro. Like, like you know how like an 8-year-old, a 10-year, like a 5-year-old believes in Santa Claus.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
these dudes jump in the gang, bro, when they're like 5, 10, or like 8, 9, bro, whatever, and they don't grow out of that shit, bro.
Never grow out of it. Nope.
Never, bro. Autistic individuals, bro. They're
Hey,
autistic.
for real.
Slow, bro. They're all slow.
For real. And they slow to fight too, bro. They're slow to meet up and they're slow to believe that
you
you.
said some shit that rubbed me the wrong way. You took some things out of context. I kind of know what you were saying, what you weren't doing. You did the whole Afro Latino thing. You tried to rub that in my face. You just kind of misread some things, and this is why we are here. But in fairness, I kind of take blame for the part I played. I have to hold myself accountable. I should have politicked it a certain way, if that's even a word. It's just this. Let me just say this. Fuck how me and him have the misunderstanding. When the dude said Mayate, they were using him as a pedestal to take shots at the Rafla. And I got to realize I consider myself Southsider. I'm not sure what. Well, listen, I don't want to get into that, right? So,
Okay. What's going on with everybody? This is another reaction video, not just any type of reaction, but it's a bloody reaction. We're giving our bloody reaction to this video concerning the drama of Slugs and this viejito right here that acts like a donkey, you know. So this man reminds me of a stubbornness of a donkey. If you guys know how stubborn donkeys are, yeah, he reminds me of a donkey. And
Because of his antics and his words and the history, and yes, a little bit, and also what Hoodstock, the homie Hoodstock, said. There's some content creators out there that were disrespecting the whole Ramfla. Um, so I try to go over there and politic a little bit, and I wanted to push. I wanted to push people's buttons with bringing up my grandpa being Afro Latino and all this, and I kind of see how it all played out. How Lucky got weird with it. Even the spot got kind of technical, bloodline and shit like that. So Lucky took it and ran with it and tried to take a dig, and this is kind of where we're at.
Go ahead and subscribe. Just got to hit that subscribe button down below. Set the notification bell on all, so you'll be notified.
we already know, bro. We already know this, bro. Everybody been in YouTube over a year. They already know to press the button, bro. Like, you don't gotta keep reminding us, bro. No estamos slow, no estamos pendejos aquí. We know how YouTube works, man. We know that we can press the like button. We know that we can subscribe to your channel. We already know all that, beggar. Stop it, donkey. You acting like a donkey, a stubborn donkey.
As you can see, I've been playing clips throughout this video, and that's just how I'm going to approach this. Look, Viejito, I can picture you off Whittier Boulevard with a walker having a modelo, um, or playing bingo somewhere in East Los with a bunch of other other gentlemen retired, telling stories of life of you guys' neighborhood, where you grew up, not your barrio, just where you grew up in your area in East LA, and reminiscing, like doing what old people do, you know, going to McDonald's and having coffee and just sitting there. I think that's a thing that older gentlemen do. I must say, hit a nerve. I can't believe you called me out. That's ridiculous. Come on, man. You're 60 year old, 60
Um,
plus.
Fighting back, but Lucky instead of fighting back, he ranked it out, bro. He ranked it, and I don't know if he caught this in the story that he told, but I caught it. I was like, hey, this guy's supposed to be a game banger, right? For Maravilla, but he's ranking it out, and so we're gonna hear how he ranked it, bro. Okay. Um,
The fact that we're even doing this is kind of dumb, but you were heavily triggered. Um, that you would want to call me out, man. Come on. It's not that serious. Oh, man. You said some shit. You've done it before. You have a condescending way about you. Maybe it's your age, that you're at a certain age, so it's an age thing, and you have more time on this in this world. You have more experience, just in age. But we're two different people, almost two different cultures in a way. Um, so there was a misunderstanding. But this is how I'm going to do this. As you can see the
my
clips.
sins are forgiven. God calls me His. I already have it, buddy boy. I already have what you telling me to go get, bro. I already have it. I already met the cross. I already came to the end of my unbelief, bro. I already did. I'm crucified with Jesus. Not perfect, but forgiven. I mean that God is doing
Right.
miracles, but
This is how I'm cooking you. Look. I'm gonna play this like this. No, viejito, I don't want to fight you. Never would I. Come on, that's not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna entertain that. Um, but I'm not gonna let you win this. I'm not. Look, it ends here as far as I'm concerned. If you continue on, you slap my handsome mug on another thumbnail. Clever, by the way. Sometimes, I'm not really that photogenic. There's angles, but I get it. You know what I mean? But I take no offense. If you continue to do those antics, I'm gonna continue to do this. I'm
this viejito that thinks like a donkey, stubborn like a donkey. Viejito.
not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop, and I don't care that what your legacy. How could you? Why would you be worried about legacy on fucking YouTube? What about the legacy, sir, that you've left in life? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good. You did a lot of good things in this world. I would imagine. I know. Whatever. Okay, as you can see, this is awkward. I don't even like doing this because I want to go in, but you're older gentleman, human being, has nothing to do with any gang culture, no prison, no time, none of that shit. Just the fact that you can be somebody's abuelito, viejito. This is ridiculous, bro.
And the
If
blood
you
of Jesus, bro. The blood of Jesus. Say it with me, viejito. In the blood of Jesus.
You know, look, Lucky, I take blame for having us here. I really do. I played it wrong, but they were disrespecting the sur. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. The totem, the pecking order, everything, how they were doing it, how they were dissecting and taking disrespectful shots, and they were using you to do it because of your antics with saying the words you did against the black community. You know, I try to go in there and say, hey, we're not all the same, but look, I'm not Mexican. Obviously, it's in my feature. I played it wrong, and you take no accountability. You wanted to blame Slugs. And
he's here, he's always there, he's always here. I'm always in the neighborhood, somewhere where you are never at.
Bro, get the fuck out
Bro.
the neighborhood, bro. It's like you're about to die, bro.
For real. Get out of the neighborhood, bro. You
Bro, you're
still
supposed
living
to
there.
like get money and get out the neighborhood, bro.
For real. This this guy is so immature about his neighborhood, bro, that he's even having his grandkids signs and next generation to die early. The man was a believer that he got
In the hood, this is where the homies at. You never had been in that alley. Never.
This guy's
and
gonna
you
be in a
have
walker, bro. He's gonna be in a walker.
and the walker still
Chilling,
kicking in
popping
the
up in the
alley,
corner and shit.
still kicking in the alley with a walker.
And these dudes are
Kicking in
proud, bro.
the
I'm still in my neighborhood. I'm still in my neighborhood.
I'm still in my
Brothers not
neighborhood
really
in the
proud,
alley.
bro.
You never been in the alley.
Fucking grow
They're over
up.
there. He's gonna be in this walker and kicking in the alley and then walk.
and this got us here. This is what it is. You know, you guys are seeing the clips I'm playing here, man. You know, I just let the homie cook you. You know, it's fucking hilarious, ain't it? You know, and he once told me, or he once said through content, why would I even reach out to this gentleman? This is why. Look at his work. He did this work to me. He prepared me. How people would make fun of me. You know what I mean? Uh, so I understood thick skin. I came into this bubble with thick skin. I understand. Handsome Darth, excuse reference to the comic book community. Handsome Babs. I get it. I know how you guys are gonna, as I said, only ad hominem. You can only harmonize me with ad hominem. Go look it up. Right? So here we are. This is just what this is. It's up to you, man. If I didn't even know you did that video. I only know because Wheeler. And now I guess I gotta be on high alert. Just like you when you go over there and have that Modelo with the walker, you know what I'm talking about. You don't need to be on high alert because this is just content. This doesn't even matter. Um, but hey, man, it's up to you. You don't make another video, I won't make another video. Um, but I just let Blood of Jesus cook you throughout this video. That's some of the work that he's done on you, and there's even the work that he did on SNY2 was fantastic. So I'm just letting you know, abuelito, por favor, excuse me, viejito, por favor. You know, no, I don't want to fight. Okay, stop. Um, I'll leave it here. If you do not respond, then this is over. But I'm not gonna let you have the last word. I'm sorry. Again, I don't. I'm not worried about leaving a legacy on fucking YouTube. My legacy are my children, and what I leave behind to them. So, viejito, careful with that walker.